Hey everybody, it's Jay. Welcome back to Three Rivers Outdoors. Amid the COVID-19 virus scare that's kind of plagued the United States, we've seen a shortage of this, which is Germ-X. Well, this brand is Germ-X hand sanitizer. Not only can you not get it, you can't order it on Amazon, it's not available at Walmart or Walgreens or CVS or any of your local pharmacies. The CDC is recommending that you use hand sanitizer regularly to clean your hands, and we're going to show you today how to make a true DIY hand sanitizer that is as potent, if not more potent than this. So if you give us a few minutes, we're going to show you how we do it exactly from home, right from our patio. Stay tuned. Guys, this is an aloe vera plant. As you can see, it's pretty tall. I mean, it's a little taller than my knee. You can buy these in different grocer, especially the Korean and the Asian grocery stores. What we're going to actually do here, we're going to take one of these nice thick leaves off of this. You can see we have some really fresh growth, and then we have some kind of older growth. We're going to take a little bit of the older growth off of this one, and we're going to show you how you can use the aloe vera plant right here on your own. So you can see how nice and easy it slices. It's almost effortless. And right there in the middle is that nice, clean, clear aloe vera meat. So give us 1 second, we're going to show you how to clean this. So the first thing you want to do, especially if your plants are outside, is give it a good rinse. These little spikes on the edges are kind of sharp, so I like to use just a sponge with no soap. And I like to just give it a little rinse. So there you can see, nice and clean. So once you have your aloe vera leaf nice and clean, what you're going to do is you're going to take the short end off of it because there's not much left in that end. We'll discard that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to actually take off that side of the leaf with the spike, kind of the sharp spiky part. Discard that. Do the same thing on this side. Trying to be as delicate as possible. Discard that. And now you have your aloe vera leaf with the spikes removed. So what we're going to do now is you're going to cut it into manageable size pieces. And then you want to remove the green part without removing as much of the meat as possible. So you'll see, I left a little bit. It's important to have a nice sharp knife. These are the Zwilling Pro knives that we use in our kitchen every day. These knives are fabulous for little projects like this because they're intensely sharp. And they do a great job on detail cutting projects like this. Just be really careful because these are very slippery, and you want to make sure that you don't cut yourself. You'll discard the outer parts, but what you're going to see here is that you're going to have some what we call aloe vera meat, which is going to look exactly like this. It's going to be nice and clear. So we're going to put that in our bowl, and we're going to repeat that process until we are all done with our one aloe vera leaf. So now we're going to take our aloe vera meat from the plant. We're going to put it in our food processor. We did 2 leaves, and it is kind of sticky. So I'm going to grab a quick paper towel, wipe my hands. You don't want to overblend it, you just want to really kind of pulse it. So we'll show you how this looks in a few seconds. Hang on. If you do it too fast, you'll make bubbles and then your gel won't look the right way. You kind of want to do it nice and slow. At worst case scenario, a quick low pulse like this. Just enough to kind of mix it up just a tad. So what you're going to see when you're done is going to be a mixture that looks kind of like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our aloe vera mix, and we're going to pour it over an old t-shirt. If you don't have a cheesecloth or a strainer, you can use an old t-shirt. Whoops. Careful with those. It's really kind of slimy, as you can tell. You kind of want to get as much of this off as you can. Remember, some of this is going to be pulp, some of it is going to be that gel. So ideally your goal is to kind of get as much out of this as you possibly can from a gel standpoint. What we're going to do then, we're going to take our mixture, we're going to grab all the sides of our old t-shirt, and we are going to just squeeze it slowly into our bowl. And you'll notice that what comes out is going to be kind of clear. You're gonna have to do it a couple times. Cheesecloth is a little easier to work with, but if you don't have it on hand, an old work t-shirt will do just fine. So we'll show you what this looks like here in a second once I get this all squeezed out. Okay, so now that we've done our aloe vera gel, our recipe is going to call for 2/3 rubbing alcohol. You need to use at least 70% isopropyl alcohol in order for it to have the antiseptic qualities that you need. We were able to find this at Walmart just the other day, fortunately. We are not going to use our 90% rubbing alcohol because that's the good stuff, so we're only going to show you using the cheaper version. So what we're going to do is we have an old hand sanitizer bottle here, and we just cleaned it out. It was empty. We've used it all. So we rinsed it out with water. And what we're going to do now is we're going to put in 2/3 of this bottle with rubbing alcohol. Say that's about 2/3. And for the other, we're going to put in our aloe vera gel. And you can see it's still nice and thick, but it is strained, and it is going to sit at the bottom of that container. Whoop. So we'll wipe that off. You can see it's topped itself off very nicely. And then we decided today that we're going to actually use a little bit of sandalwood essential oil just for a nice smell. So we're going to add in a few drops of sandalwood essential oil. It's not really coming out very good. There we go. So there's 8 or 10 drops of sandalwood essential oil. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put our lid on. We're going to give it a nice little shake. You could mix this up if you want, but we're not super scientific here at Three Rivers Outdoors. We want it to work. We don't care necessarily what it looks like. But as you can see, we've got now a little bit of bubbles, but you've got yourself a perfectly functioning hand sanitizer. You compare it to the clear hand sanitizer here from Germex. They kind of have the same quality, so we'll give you just kind of an idea of what they look like in your hands. So you can see here the Germex is very liquidy. It says it's a more effective formula, it kills 99% of germs. And it does smell like a chemical. And it dries up pretty quick, but it also would feel like it would dry up your hands. So now we're going to try our homemade version. Our homemade version has kind of the same texture. It's a little bit softer on your hands. It smells phenomenal with the sandalwood oil. And it lasts a little bit longer. It doesn't seem like it evaporates as quick, and maybe that's because the natural aloe vera gel that we have in there. But within a few minutes, within a few seconds actually, it's done a very nice job. And your hands smell like sandalwood, and they feel very clean. And I think that we have a competitive product. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our DIY hand sanitizer. Really all you need is an aloe vera plant, which you can get relatively inexpensively. A little bit of rubbing alcohol, again 70% or better, and whatever your favorite scent is from your essential oils. Guys, thanks for tuning in to Three Rivers Outdoors. We hope you like our video, and stay tuned for something next week.